Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adnan Khalid and welcome to Fortigate training session number 15. In this session we will learn how can we apply web filtering to block unwanted websites. Let me show you the lab setup. In this lab we will the lab has already been set up. Um the Fortigate firewall, port 1 is connected to management PC, port 2 is connected to client, that is the LAN network, and port 3 is connected to the WAN. And let me show you the same setting in the VMware. If I go to the Fortigate firewall, just go to the setting, and there here you can see that VMnet1 is connected to port 1, that's a management port. This port is connected to the LAN, and I'm using VMnet to connect to the LAN port, and port 3 is a bridge port towards the internet. So let's start the configuration of the firewall, and here we go. You can see that port 2 is already configured with an IP address 192.168.20.1. Port 1 is already configured 10.82. I'm already accessing this Fortigate on this IP address. And port 3 is a WAN port, that is the IP address of that port is 192.168.10.81. If and here is a default route towards 10.10.1, that is my home internet router. Let's check the policies. If I see here, okay, I will remove because I have already applied some policies and so security profiles, so I will remove them. And here is a clean policy. There no security profile applied on that. This policy actually is LAN to the internet, traffic coming from LAN 2 going to port 3, source all, destination all, and for all the services. To apply the web filtering, first of all, you need to have the license subscription for web filtering, that you need to purchase it from the Fortigate, or maybe you can ask for the trial mode that they will give it to you. How can you verify? You can just click on the dashboard that you have it or not. Either you can go to the support portal and verify it from there, or maybe you can just simply check it here, license information. Here you can see that I have license for IPS and an application, antivirus, web filtering, and that's all. I don't have any license for as a 40 sandbox appliance. Okay, let's go and create a security profile for web filtering. I will go to security profile and just click on the web filtering. There is by default some of the profiles are here. For example, block, security risk, default, flow monitor all, and web filter flow. This one I created for the testing purpose. So in this case, I will create one more new profile, and I will name it as test2, and we will use the Fortigate category space filter. And here you can see that there are default action applied on each of the categories. For adult and mature content, it will give us a warning, and now it's up to the client or us. We can accept the warning and go ahead. There are three different types of actions. Here you can see that if we just right click on that category, we can see that either I can simply allow it, block it, monitor it, or maybe set up a warning on that. Or we can also set up an authentication, on the categories, so only certain group of peoples, when they will put their credentials, so they will be allowed to do this. uh, they will be allowed to surf that website. So let's test it. What we need to do, we can do for the testing purpose, I will just block the adult and mature content. I will just right click on that and I will block it. Okay, simple. Click OK. I will go to the policy, IPv4 policy, just double click on that. and web filter, and just simply apply that policy, a web filter security profile on that. And this will block only HTTP website, not HTTPS website. Let's try this one. I have a client is Windows XP that is already connected to port 1, 1 and 162. You can see the ping is successful. I will open a web browser. Let's see top 10 dating sites. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this one, Ukrainian singles. You can see that this site is HTTPS website, that's why we are unable to block that websites. So nowadays it's very difficult to find any HTTP dating site, so let's block HTTPS as well. In this case, what we need to do, we need to enable the certificate inspection as well. Here is SSL inspection. What you need to do, you can go here and just enable the certificate inspection. Now let's try again. Top 10 dating sites. Okay, let's try again. Wow, still there. Really? Maybe it's in the cache. Okay. Okay, here you can see that this is an HTTP site and it is blocked. Okay, HTTP is blocked. Let's try now HTTPS as well. Top 10, no, sorry, and dating sites. If I click on advanced, add exception, confirm, and here we go. We have blocked HTTPS site as well, and plus HTTP as well that we have touched before. One more thing, what you can do it here, if the manager comes and asks you, okay, you need to, for example, let's give an example here. Let's go to the web filter and test 2. Here you see this, that we have allowed, if manager comes to and asks you, okay, just block a particular website, not the whole category, what you will do in that case. For example, let's take another example of news and media. Here you can see the news and media is allowed, but the manager come and ask you, okay, you need to block a particular website, not all the news websites. So what you need to do, you can just go to static URL and create it. For example, it come and ask you, you can block the bbc.co.uk. Okay, and you can set the action to block and click OK. Right now you can see the news and media is allowed. Okay, it's not blocked. But what we did, we just blocked bbc.co.uk and click OK. Where is the client? Client is here. Let me try something else. For example, any other news and media website, like for example CNN.com. Here you can see CNN is allowed. Let's try now bbc.co.uk. Okay. Here you can see that bbc.co.uk is blocked. I think that's all. I hope this video would be informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching.